It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Что происходит? Пчеловод, какой-то дед, босс, генерал какой-то электрический, невидимый хрен. Как ты электричество дерева трогаешь? Почему босс с ними? Что с его лицом? А, Волгин.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras.
Слишком чист для нас, кобра.
Found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
О! Ну, она слишком жесткая. Он видел мое лицо. Мы не можем дать ему жить, остаться в живых. А у него руки уже сломанная рука, ты чё? А, это он. А, он. Он типа пули запустит. Он говорит, ну это моя забота, типа, я позабочусь о нем. Ты не можешь пойти с нами. А, ты можешь пойти с нами. Она его сейчас выкинет нахер. А, не можешь? Кент. Угу. Что-то я... Она его скинула нахер. Я туда несколько раз уже падал, как бы.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Мы здесь закончили?
Now onto Sokolov's research facility.
Теперь на исследовательский центр Соколова. Шагоход наш. Блин, они хорошо говорят, кстати, вот эти слова. Шагоход. Шагоход. Это сложное слово.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Мое место теперь с ними. Ну, понятное дело, но мы же играем в игру Кодзимы. Она ему только что руку сломала, чтобы ты понимал.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
А, тут
Healing
даже
is
такой...
divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical
Нифига там,
treatment using the weapon
999.
window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can
Как
use items
сложно.
to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Нихуя не понял.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Не туда. Не то меню. Cure. Broken bone condition. No bandage. Surgency. Effective broken bones to heal. Press X to fix in place. Охренеть. Говорит, пришел. Пришли жопу к месту и будет. Deep cut bleeding. То есть можно бандаж потратить, а можно потратить это. Suffering from deep cut bleeding. Not yet disinfected. Bone fractured, afflicted area, fashioned with split, no bandage applied. Бандаж, получается, нужен. Deep cut. Продезинфицировали, зашили, приклеили, завязали. А, у нас по всему телу, так я понял. Привет, Хипка. Welcome back. Bone fractured. Fractured, типа раздроблено, да, насколько я понимаю. Привет. Broken Bones. А. Че ты бьешь? Блин, каждый раз так надо выхилиться. А откуда нам столько всяких вещей можно взять? Это какой-то РПГ в мире стелса, реально.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I need read the text. Do you remember how I moaned that I want to finish the blanket that my hand? Yeah, I remember you said you done it today. Yesterday at 11 p.m. But you didn't tell me about your hands. Your hands hurts. Or I forgot about it. I want to do another thing. Another thing, wow. Which one? Опытный танк. Прям по-русски правильно написано. Офигеть. I was close to amputating my thumb. What? Не буду писать по-русски. Как хочешь, пиши. О, какая-то баба. Например, у оцелота погоды капитана, хотя он говорит, что он майор. А разве это не... Ну да, майора у нас тоже есть.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Она же не Соколова девушка. Ля, какая красивая.
Not so fast, my dear.
Блин, ну это плохо. Хипка. Зачем ты так сильно?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Да, получается, что так. Я хочу понча.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have
Ты
no
понимаешь
funds for
заказы?
Sokolov's research
Хипка.
facility. I think it's time I gave
Нифига себе ракету,
boy
какую
a
он
try.
Colonel,
пойми.
even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Ничего себе.
The Alamo.
Какой япончик. Не, ну да, ну почти. Ну, не, мне надо квадратное, чтобы можно было удобно сидеть. Можно треугольное пончо. Я хочу мягкое, чтобы вот как вот мой этот халат был. Какой цвет? Это хороший вопрос. Пинк. Угу. Гексагональная пончо. Да не, ну, можно зеленый какой-нибудь, я не знаю. Ой, ё-моё. Что происходит? Ёп тудей. Минус глаза. Так, тут видос, короче. И он очень неправильно показывается. И гейм Хидео Коджима. My Eyes, sorry. Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater. Game designed by Hideo Kojima. Я переключил уже, чё вы? Да, эмулятор косячит. Written by Hideo Kojima, Шия Мурата и Тамо Кацу Фукушима. Я могу пропустить и найти эту заставку. Пиздец какой.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard.
Что произошло?
Last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, You'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Типа его увезли все-таки, да?
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most
Блять.
advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Если все скипнуть, посмотрите все
This
на
morning,
ютубе.
I had a meeting with the CIA.
They
Ну,
decided
вот
what
этот видос я вряд ли смогу найти. Слушаем
Something
сюжет.
even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
Не знаю, че его так
Johnson?
переебало
Yes,
жестко.
I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signal that appeared to come from one of your military.
ККВ.
Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago.
Ну это вообще пиздец, у меня уже глаза болят, блядь.
Launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our
Да,
government had
игрофильм
nothing to
искать.
do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to
Cool
prove your
game.
innocence.
Yeah, Hipka, if you wanna, you can
Prove
watch
our
it.
innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is
It's
not
a little
merely
bit
another
painful
one of your
to watch.
tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin.
No,
How
thank
about a
you.
little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I
It's
were
not
you.
my
The
fault,
political
it's
situation
just
here is
emulator
unstable.
of
And Colonel
PlayStation
Volgin is a
3
member of
and
the Brezhnev faction, which
I
seems to be
can't
problematic.
fix it
1
somehow.
week. You have only 1 week, and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal, huh?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple
Блин,
of insiders.
первый... А, видимо, это вот... В меню игры такая же проблема была.
Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Ну, Бонда какой, а? Я уже нашел игрофильм. Следующую катсцену будем смотреть через нее. Can I be honest? You can. You don't like the game? I'm right? Yeah, it's hard to understand the plot.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Great Escape.
That one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
Dick.
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility.
Как
If you have any
долго
questions,
они
just ask me.
говорят.
His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake.
В камере помню, что умер, да. Чел. Пиздец, как они заебали пиздеть, а. А мы опять туда же идем, да? Лошадь? Сейчас я подойду. Я думал, следующие будем, но давай эти посмотрим. Просто это опять 10 минут. Я включил звук микрофона. Как показать-то?
World War II.
I was the one who conducted. Move to the world's stage.
Механика со змеей топ, только как ей пользоваться непонятно.
Exactly is that?
Certain KB7 is 12 used afterwards. Week later, were announced
Это мы видели.
that we had no idea. So President
Wanted you to
Techniques to fight.
By the
coming to get you now. Just stay where you
Girl.
Вот то, что мы не видели, да? С топовой музычкой. Посмотрим еще разочек. Хидео Коджима Ги, Хидео Коджима Ги, Game by Хидео Коджима. Game designed by Хидео Коджима. Хидео Коджима и Хидео Коджима. Непонятно, как вот это захваты делать. Жалко, конечно, что эмулятор тупит почему-то на видосах. Блин, какие модные шрифты здесь, а анимация-то. Is this the end? No, it's just what you couldn't see because of bugs. No, it's fine. It's just a PP Clown stream, by the way. Игрофильм всего 5 часов идет. Быстрее было игрофильм посмотреть на стриме. Snake Eater. Да, мощно она поет. Directed by Хидео Коджима. Почему бы еще раз не добавить? Snake Eater. Неделю спустя. Даже русские субтитры. Ни хрена себе. Вот это поворот. Но тут нету... А, нет, это будет чуть позже, да.
Feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world.
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Короче, я понял теперь. Чуть больше.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that.
Нет, почему? Буду играть. Это типа у тебя такая задержка большая?
Volgin of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge. If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove
Хорошо,
that
я
America
понял.
was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the Boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
No, we just watching what we can't see normally because of emulator. But this cutscene we saw already, so it's time to play. This cutscene with flight we saw already. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Cutscene after cutscene. The heck? Horse. Here? Why? Horse in the jungle.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss?
Boss,
That arm still hurt?
what are you doing here?
Она все так же разбирает пистолеты.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Да не может он вернуться домой. Его убьют. Тупая ты женщина, что ли?
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake,
You
I
have
know
no
how you're
milk.
feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a
My
legendary
throat
hero
is
like
hurts.
the boss would go over to the Russians. She'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it.
Блин.
She's your enemy and your
Опять
objective.
это... Смотрите, что с симулятором
We were
случилось.
together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion.
Что-то
Lost your
случилось,
weapon, right?
видимо.
That means you've got no chance of winning
Может,
in a
памяти
battle
не
situation.
хватает.
Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Да нет, вроде. Он даже комп-то на 100% не грузит. Ну, типа, ну ты видел, да, что произошло?
Seeing things. What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Как пользоваться CQC, я не понимаю. Я не знаю, как захватывать, в чем проблема. Ладно, ждем, чё. Дремучие болота. Так, нам в какую сторону-то идти? Мы отсюда пришли, да? А, они оттуда пришли. Что, еще одна змея, что ли? М. Я не завтра возвращаюсь на работу. Я иду в среду. Послезавтра. И я не особо этому рад, но что поделать.
Who's that?
Среда через 2 года.
HQ? HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Somebody there? Who's that? Radio, call HQ!
Котенок. Will it help to take vacation? Always helps. Lol.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
It will not end good.
Who's that?
О, he's coming to me.
Over there?
ББ. ББ, Дюк. Да ладно, и второй раз выживешь. Один раз выжил. Да, это сложная игра. Это очень сложная игра. Проблема сейчас заключается в том, что я не понимаю, как к ним подходить, чтобы их душить. В прошлых частях было понятно. Подошел сзади и душишь, а тут так не получается. Вот опять.
Who's that?
Тут как будто пройти можно вообще.
Who's that? Radio, get us some backup.
Но охереть не встать. Я бы очень хотел посмотреть, как люди в это играют.
Lost sight of the enemy. He's here somewhere. Find him.
Получается, могу только ползком доползать до них, потом пытаться душить. Ну, капец, конечно, вообще. Он давно ушел, Хипка. Почему ты умрешь? Что случилось опять? Snake Eater. Понимаю. У меня тоже мои страдают гипертонией. Брат и папа. Давай. Буду ждать.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer.
О! Ничего себе волосатая какая. О май гад.
The name's Eva.
Ммм. Давай. Значит. Надо курнуть, как говорится, после дела.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
Да убери ты свои бупсы, а, уже. Она его бупсами задушила.
He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
Who turns around from Booba?
Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you.
I'm always look at her boobas, by the way.
45, huh?
I will not lie.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight.
Give me a minute when they just finish to talk.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed.
Yes, I'm disappointed.
I'll do something special for you.
Kiss?
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Almost.
What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're
Оп,
tired or
туды.
hurt, the best
Они
thing
и
to do
это
is to
сюда
get some sleep.
добавили.
So do yourself a favor and take a nap.
Навалил механик,
Okay?
навалил.
Yeah, okay.
Мы уже 2 часа играем, мы вообще ничего не прошли. 3 часа играем, мы ничего не прошли. О, the fuck.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
А она-то зачем раздевалась?
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement.
О, Оцелот опять здесь.
Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Not bad. Snake Blush. What the fuck are these emotes? It's not me. All questions to another guy. It's all Alexeyev. Alexeyev. He's not here right now, but I will bully him.
What? Not here? He's not here?
Ремейк ждешь? Ну там же, ну там прям ремейк будет. Я впервые в жизни прохожу МГС, и поэтому Я начал проходить, и потом объявили, что будет ремейк. Так что... Если бы я ждал ремейка, я бы сейчас не играл бы. По-моему, мне не сюда, да, опять? Мне кажется, мне надо было вот туда уходить просто и все.
What's wrong?
Блин, тут столько всяких припасов валяется. Я бы хотел забрать все. Да было бы неплохо на самом деле, если бы просто уже бы перетащили. Хотя бы как есть. Как отменить выстрел? Я типа сейчас играю с помощью эмулятора PlayStation 3. Первые две я и так уже прошел. Как я в эту красную шапку промазал. Ладно, я не достоин жить. Я не смог в стелс. Майн детектор. Да, как по мне, третью, четвертую-то и надо переносить на ПК. Чё, пытаться до конца идти или нет? То есть здесь такая прям проблема похилиться.
I see. Ah! Where'd he go?
Ура, мы победили. Си-бокс. Что во время перезаряда? Плохо, что как бы согнувшись нельзя ходить. Тут можно было типа вот так вот выйти. Вот так вот, оп. Как во второй части. Оп, и пройти. Сейчас солдат потрясем. Лут. Типа ничего нет. А. В катсцену зашел. Оселот. Слышен револьвер.
I've been waiting for this moment.
О, теперь у него действительно револьвер.
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy?
Ты чё её мацаешь, а?
This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Да, чисто хватаешь за спину, мацаешь такой, а? Девушка? Типа, и все.
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Опять оцелота унизили. Нифига она, блин. Своими подушками. Чего? Вот это аниме.
That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
А, у него типа закончились. Он типа стрелял.
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me.
Да, она ведь могла покончить этому конец.
Before he does.
Да, мы уже узнали про Time Paradox, я уже застрелил его. Мне уже чатерс тоже подсказал. Да, это крайне забавно на самом деле. Внимание к деталям, я бы сказал. Концовка Time Paradox. Прикольно же. Так, все, мы вроде все здесь полутали, да? А нам идти обратно через болото, да? Я так понимаю. Я уже забыл. Она объясняла так долго. А, нет, смотрите. На север, значит, идем. Ворота открыты теперь. О. Big Juice. В прошлый раз показывали прям, как он ест змею. Причем он ест ее почему-то сырую. Фейс зомби. Ну-ка. Прикол. Загорелый чисто такой. О, плюс 0,5 даже есть еще. Еще лучше маскировка. Я к тому, что если бы они вот в прошлом бы замочили бы этого оцелота, то ничего бы не было. Маска зомби а-ля кот. Ну да, неплохо. Наверное, опять камуфляж, да? Надо стоит проверить. Плюс 10. Ним Ликвид управлял, не забывай. Ну, да, как бы, ну. Он и до Ликвида много чего творил. А! А крокодилов здесь вообще имеет смысл трогать? Или их не убить? Отстань от животных. Да в смысле, ты видишь, они тут плавают? Тут реально плавать можно. Блин, я даже так не умею, как он. Dino Crisis. Мстишь. Ну, вообще без понятия, что это. Это, по-моему, какая-то серия игр, правильно? Dino Crisis. Но я в нее никогда не играл. А, тоже Konami, да, выпускала, видимо. Про динозавров. Это растяжки?
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking. Until I went to work for the
Capcom.
NSA. And one day,
Я
I
что-то,
found
да,
I'd lost
Capcom с
faith in
Konami
the things
спутал.
I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
Да,
You wouldn't believe me if I
Capcom
told you.
многим кровь подпортил,
Try me.
скажем так.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between
Фига ты
this
какие
country and
длинные
America. But
это
it's only a
проводишь
difference of position, a
линии.
difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's
Хорошая
part of
фотка.
my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52.
Простые пруфы,
See ya.
что я чуть ошибся. Я предполагаю, конечно, что нам нужно... А как им пользоваться? Как-то можно сверху скатиться, да? Так, на это дерево не залезть. А я трачу очень много сил, кстати, пока плаваю. Там тоже вода. Ладно, я пока не знаю, как туда добраться. Что это был за звук? Чмоканье. Это переход. Ну ладно, я не знаю, как подобрать тот айтем. Большая пасть. Без разницы, все будет иметь 0, да? Канами пробел потеряли между словами. Вот, не самое страшное. О, я ее вижу. А здесь разминировать можно их или нет? Простой вопрос. Вон еще вижу клеймора. Я не знаю, как это делается в данном эмуляторе. Я реально не знаю. Ну-ка, шорткатс, да. Старт, full screen, refresh. Save state, Ctrl-S. Ctrl-S написано. Эмуль это RCP3, который... RPC3, RPCS3. Ну все, я сломал эмуль. Да, оно зависло. Не надо было это делать. Эх! Ну ладно, что теперь. Видимо, он в такое не умеет. Блин, я так давно не сохранялся. Если оно сейчас откатит меня на фиг знает когда, я типа стопану стрим, потому что сейчас еще 2 часа переигрывать, которые я играл, это будет, конечно, вообще люто. А скорее всего так и будет сейчас. Хотя там вроде какой-то сейв же был, да. Перед тем, как мы легли спать. Да. Замечательно. Надо было сначала сохраниться обычным сейвом.
Where'd he go?
И на он как поворачивается люто. Отличное место, я считаю, чтобы стрелять. На меня 3 раза посмотрели и убежали. Еще 6. Ну, один на крыше сидит, я помню, другой вот там с той стороны здания охраняет. Ай. И вот эти вот бегающие, да, остались.
Where's he at? What's wrong?
Повезло. Не иначе. А он откуда меня увидел? Ладно, вопрос века. С крыши, типа? Или он все-таки на крыше? Фигово получилось. Кстати, почему-то в бою этот motion детектор нисколько не тратит энергии. Или это баг? Ноги это задрало, конечно, он. Вообще, в прошлый раз, когда у меня были вопросы, я просто звонил начальникам. Почему я в этой части так не делаю, непонятно. Что они и так задалбливают своими разговорами, реально. Ну, не страшно. Ты ничего не пропустил, кроме того, что у меня почти супрессор закончился. И что мне приходится перепроходить. Потому что Safe State не работает в этом эмуляторе. А возможно для этой игры. Она и так не особо стабильно работает в плане видео. Там постоянно проблемы какие-то. Еще непонятно, почему не тратится энергия motion детектора. Видимо, я потратил уже. Или нет, или оно просто почему-то так работает. Коллекторы звонили. Что, есть повод?
Saving the game, Snake?